Yes, I am. Okay. Hi. Happy Sunday to those of you who are out there with my music together. Ah, all right. Welcome. Welcome to my live stream. It is Sunday. This is our chance to come together and make sure that we are ready mentally and maybe physically for the week ahead with our journals. We take our pens, we take our journals, and we just write it out. So we get all those feelings and anxieties out on paper, and then hopefully that it just makes them go away, right? No, but it does help. So I'm glad that you're taking this time this morning, or morning where I am anyway, to be able to, kind of just chill and be in your journal and hang out. So yes, hello, my name is Alecia Lott. Welcome to my channel. This channel is for you if you like to journal in a messy and minimalist way, and you like to use journaling for mental health and growth and feelings and stuff. So what we're going to do in this live stream, it's a 2-hour live stream because I go hard with journaling. So it's going to be the first hour is going to be us working on some journaling prompts related to planning, related to making sure that we know what the heck we're doing in the coming week. And then we'll take a 10-minute break. And then when we get back, I will work on my weekly spread in my bullet journal, just working on how it's going to look. I have a slightly different layout than what I usually use. I was kind of fiddling with things yesterday, so I'm going to try and draw that in my actual journal today. So we'll see how that goes. So yes, all right. But I hope you join me. I'm going to have some prompts later as well. So it's kind of, do your own thing, second half. So all right. But I wanted us to get started here. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. Yes, I just want to first say happy Sunday once again, and also you, my friend, have survived the first week of November. So I want to give you a little bit of applause for that. I don't know why. I just feel like it is something that needed to be overcome. So we did it together. If you're watching this, yes. All right. So yes, I just, we did a little bit of preparation for this last week, what was that? Last Sunday, we, kind of got in our minds and got ready to think about resetting a little bit for November and how that looks. So I'm very happy that we made it through the week. If you're in the chat with me right now, or if you are watching this later and you just, feel so inclined to leave a comment, I do love them. Please let me know in the chat. Send me an emoji, and I always say emojis because A, I like to translate them and figure out what's going on, and B, I like to make sure that, if you don't feel like using words, you don't have to use your words. There you go. This is the one chance I'm giving you to not use your words. All right. Hey, yes. All right. Hello. Yes, that is your emoji. I love the sunflower. That's what I'm gonna associate with you, is the sunflower. And I hope you had a wonderful first week of November as well. We made it. We made it together. I just want to high five you. Yes. So all right. So is this? I know the sunflower is your trademark, your signature. All right. Is this also a representation of how the week is going? So let me know. All right. Or how the week went. Anyway. Yes. So let me know. I want to know how your week went. All right. Let's start. Oh. Lieutenant Uhura, welcome back. That emoji makes me so sad, but I can relate. to the emoji of just, it's kind of just a straight, just, yeah, not, I feel like there's some annoyance there. I know that face, so we'll go with that. And yes, all right. And I hope that the coming week it's maybe a little a little better, a little. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I know it's not the best. That week was just special. It was just a special week. Yeah. All right. And then yes. Hello, Alex. All right. And yes, hello, Michelle. Love it. All right, you guys. We're gonna get through this. This is the second week. We are making progress, y'all. All right. Yeah. Okay. And then, and I'm sorry, my nose is running. Last week I had a journaling question of, has your November started? Or no, the question was, how will you make your November start on the right foot or something like that? So I want to ask you now, has your November started off on the right foot? All right, the lieutenant is giving me all the signs that maybe not so much, but that's okay. It's okay. At least it's not like a crying emoji. It's at least it's or the angry one. That's also a favorite of mine. That red faced angry one. It's just like, sometimes it just hits me in the soul, and I know where it's coming from. So yeah, I hope your November is starting off at least somewhat close to how you had intended it to. Maybe not, but that's, we're gonna just get through it. That's all right, And if you're in the U.S., we have Thanksgiving coming up, and I'm gonna be back home in Cincinnati in a few days, and my mother is just running around trying to buy things, and the grocery stores don't seem to have anything, and then she tells me about it, and it's just a circle of anxiety. I love it every year. All right, so we're gonna go. Okay, y'all. What I want to do now is, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do a 10-minute brain dump. So you get your pen and make sure it has ink. I feel like these pens, I love these pens, but then they'll just run out mid-sentence. And sometimes I can see the ink still in there, and it kills me. So make sure your pen's working. We're gonna do 10 minutes of just brain dumping, and what I mean by that is just letting all of your thoughts and feelings out onto the paper. No worries about being grammatically correct or having any sort of narrative structure or whatever. Just we're trying to get thoughts out. And I want this to be related to what you need to do this week, what you're thinking about, anything you need, any projects you need to start for the coming week. So I will give us 10 minutes to do that. Okay. Yes. All right. Minutes. Okay, we have 1 minute and 10 seconds left. I am going to hop up and get a tissue really quickly. I'll be right back. All right, that was 10 minutes. Very good, you guys. I know I can't see what you guys are doing, but I feel that things went well for you in that breakup. They did not go so well for me. I was distracted. My stomach kept making weird noises, and my nose was running. So just everything. And then I was writing, and I couldn't get specific about what I actually need to do this week. I was speaking more in kind of general, like, yes, I would have finished this, and blah, blah. So it's okay. And not every journaling session is going to be magical and exactly what you want it to be. Yes. So I hope yours was better. All right. Who do we have in the chat here? Hey, Bagels. All right. Hello. Hello. Welcome. All right. You are here with us. We're just journaling it out. We're writing it out. Whatever comes out may not be what we wanted it to be, but that's okay. There you go. So I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope, the beginning of November was okay. Was all right for you. Let me know in the chat. Give me an emoji to let me know how your week was. Because I'm curious. I see, we're feeling kind of not super enthusiastic about about the start of November, and that's okay. The weather, time is changing. The weather is, and we're not getting as much sun, and that is so sad. So I can totally understand if it's not everything that we thought it would be, but we're gonna get through it. All right, I'm just, okay. Buenos días, Néstor. Feliz domingo a ti, igualmente. Sí, espero que fue una semana bastante bien. Déjame un emoji en el chat, por favor. Sí, queremos saber cómo se fue. Yeah, I just, I want to know how you guys' week went. My nose. I'm such, yeah, I'm like being a little baby right now. I don't know. Okay, so, all right, moving on. We've done our brain dump. Brain is kind of dumped. Okay, so these are some of my planning questions that I like to ponder going into the new week. And so, I want to know, what progress did you make last week? These are things we're going to ask ourselves in our journaling time. What progress did I make on my goals last week? What blocked my progress last week? I'm sure it could be things in your body, it could be the weather, it could be your relatives, whatever. What do I need help from Wow, who do I need help from to complete my tasks of this? So I'm going to give us 5 minutes to ponder this. I'm going to just, you know, think about these myself as well. All right, we've got some more chats here. Yay! Okay, got a smiley from Mr. Gracias. It's a laughing. I like it. It's like he's cheerful, he's laughing. All right, I see it. I see it. So good start. When wow, my Spanish just totally floated out of my brain right now. Pero me da gusto que sí, que tu semana fue bien. Estabas sonriendo, sí, pasando todo bien. Excelente, gracias, Nestor. Eh, and then I have to switch back to English. I'm so sorry, it's so weird. Okay, guys. But thank you, gracias. And then we have, all right, we have Miss Ellen Cass. Say, oh yeah, the phone is not working right. All right, I'm so sorry. Well, you fine. You just enjoy your sunflower. All right. ah, I don't know why, and I don't even know why I even said that. I'm in California right now, and the sun is, it's right now. It's not, but it has been. I actually had a very good sunny day yesterday. Um, okay. Yes. All right. Wait. What are we? What's happening here? I don't know. So yeah. All right. Yes. We appreciate you. Okay, you guys. I'm so loving it. All right. So we are going to ponder these first three journaling prompts and just think about how the week went through the emojis and just writing all of that. All right, I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes. If I'm off camera, I will be back. Every week. Me and this timer. All right, I will be back. have 35 seconds left. Yes. And we're back. Yes. I hope that was refreshing you. And I hope, yes, that you have a little more clarity about what happened last week. Uh, what what kept you from, or what progress did you make? Well, let's celebrate the wins first, and then what kept you from doing other certain things. So yeah, all right, and now we're gonna move on. Okay, okay. So now, did I skip a slide? No, I did not. Okay. So, all right. Focus, Alicia. Our next prompt is going to be: imagine you are sitting in your home, you have a cold beverage in your hand, and I want you to just think back on what you have accomplished over the week, and you will say, "Oh, I have done X, Y, Z." And so, what are those three things? I have some ideas in brackets here. However, you may put whatever you like because it's your journal anyway. So, yes, one step. So by Friday evening, I will have done one step toward my dream, one step toward one thing toward my home. Maybe that's cleaning. Maybe that's maybe fixing something, whatever. And then one healthy thing for myself. So those are just my suggestions. But I want you to, most importantly, I want you to list three things that you will be proud to have accomplished by Friday evening, or whatever the last day of the week is for you as far as your work. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm crazy. Okay. So, I'm gonna do this time. We're gonna get another 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, guys. All right. Sorry if you saw my hand moving around a lot. Okay. I hope that we have a little clarity on how we would like Friday to feel when we get there. And we're gonna get um so yes, all right. Yes, I just hope that you were able to, just visualize how you will be able to make Friday feel amazing with all of the accomplishments. All right. So you guys, I'm so sorry. Um, I just wanted to address some things in the chat here. All right. Yes. Congratulations, Ellen. All right, we got some clutter cleared out. Okay, very good. So that is a good start to November. I love to hear it. Yeah. So we're gonna get through this month. It's gonna be good. Very good. All right. Now I am going to move on here. And I want to ask you, how will you reward yourself for finishing these tasks? All right. I want to give you an adequate amount of time. However, I don't know if this is a 5 minute prompt. For some reason, I'm feeling like it's more of a three. So I'm gonna go ahead and not that rewarding yourself is not important. I'm not. This has nothing to do with the importance of what we're talking about. There, I just want to say that. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, you have something in mind already, and you don't need 5 minutes to talk about it. So I'm going to give us 3 minutes to ponder how you will give yourself some joy and happiness for having accomplished those things that we just that I keep saying discussed that we just wrote about. Um, so yes, I think that is important. You gotta have the end goal in mind. Yeah, you gotta see the light at the end of the tunnel and all of that, right? Okay, so ponder that for 3 minutes. Okay, we have a 30 seconds to think about how we're going to treat ourselves, well, after finishing all of our tasks for the week, or at least 80% of our tasks, you know. Yeah. All right. Very good. I hope you have something down on paper. This is a contract with yourself. You are saying, hey, if I do these things, I'm going to get this beautiful reward, maybe a nice meal. That always motivates me. um, or maybe a walk outside, or maybe, you go to a movie, or gosh, so many things. Maybe you go skating. I keep telling myself I'm going to go out and go skating. Oh my gosh. So, yes, I wonder, you know, how you feel about your reward going into Friday. Because it's right there. It's only a few days away. All right. Yeah. So, all right, Ellen. Ah, yes. Okay. Ellen is going to drink more water and less sugar this month. I love it. We all love it. Okay. All right. So I would like, not to, you know, say, I hope that there's a specific, and you don't have to tell us what it is, but I hope there is a specific amount of water and a specific amount of, ooh, sugar though. Yes. Thinking about maybe grams of sugar. So, but yes, I'm so on board with this. I love it. But you don't have to tell us what it is. But I love that you made this goal for yourself to feel a little bit better, and more water is always a good thing, and less sugar is always a good thing. So very good. All right. Hey, hey, she gonna spend more time reading. Very good, lady. All right. This is gonna be a good month. This is going to be an excellent month. I applaud all of these efforts. This is very good. All right. And then, yes, wait. Is maybe spending more time reading, is that the reward? Oh, dang. I wonder. Okay, okay. And then Lieutenant Uhura. Oh, 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 your dog. I didn't mean to scare your dog. I'm sorry. No. So that your dog is scared of the timer beeps. So you have to mute. I'm so sorry. No. Uh, man. Yeah, dogs are funny. They, I mean, the dog doesn't know what it is. So, aw. And then the reward is that may be my favorite emoji of the day. I'm right there with you. I love this. That is beautiful. I don't know if I can do 3 though. I don't know if I can do 3. I try. But yes, I hope, and I hope you get that. I hope you all get all of these things. This is beautiful. Yeah, you guys. Okay, I love to see it. I love to see, just to hear how we envision that this coming week is going to go. This is good. All right, y'all. And let's see here. Okay, what else we got here? All right. So, yes, we're getting down to business. Okay, what small step can I take tomorrow to get started? So, I'm sure there is something that you have to do in the coming week that involves multiple steps. For me, this past week, I had to clean in order to leave this house. So yeah, this is actually my last full day in this beautiful house in California, and yeah, there's just a lot of cleaning that I had to do, and I tend to leave it to the last minute. And I'm like, no, not this time, not today. So I said, I'm going to Yeah, I'm just gonna clean a little bit. I think the thing is, isn't, and I learned it's an executive functioning thing, apparently. So my rationale is that why would I clean that? Because I'm just gonna use it again. Have you ever done that? Have you ever said to yourself, why would I clean this right now? Because I'm going to use it again before the time that it really needs to be clean, like if you have guests coming over. So I do that every house sit. And then it's like the last day I'm trying to clean everything. So um, yeah, I've learned to not do that as much, and so that is what I'm proud of, is that I started cleaning early, and yes. So there has to be something that can be broken into small steps, and what is that first step, and what can you do tomorrow? And number 7 is going to be what events, Mike, I swear, what events, appointments, or trips do I have planned this week, and how can I prepare for them? And number 8 is what is something scary? I think, yes, last week I wrote what is something brave, but I think I don't know, it felt right to say scary. What is something that just kind of terrifies you a little bit that you want to try? So think about that. All right, so you have 5 minutes. 5 minutes of time. Okay, I don't know if I can turn the timer, or excuse me, turn the buzzer off. I don't really need it. Does anyone else need the buzzer? It kind of helps me just know to look up really when I'm writing. But aside from that, I don't need it. All right. Well, I'm gonna work on that. Okay. I swear, because I don't want to scare your dog. have 43 seconds. Yay. All right, guys. I hope that you have given some thought to something that you're doing this week, a trip or an appointment or something that you've had planned. You know what you're gonna wear, where you're gonna park, if you're gonna eat breakfast before you go so that you're not hangry when you get there. So I hope that time gave you a little more clarity as to your plans for the week. So, all right, y'all, we'll move right along here. Okay. Uh, how are we doing on time? All right, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. All right, I'm gonna give us another 5 to think about. What are I just noticed there is a typo in my slide, and I hate that. And it's probably been there for a while. So, what are my high focus? Don't look at that word for. What are my high focus or boring tasks, and how can I make sure they get done? So, yes, for me, and I probably said this before, I have to leave the house if I am doing something that is creative. If I'm trying to like brainstorm things for YouTube or just, if I'm any kind of like thoughts and, trying to get things on paper, I cannot be here or wherever I'm. Yeah, I just can't be in the place that I sleep, I guess. I don't know. Number 9 is what's the one thing I've been avoiding that I can take a small step toward this week? Hmm. All right. And then what is making me feel angry or anxious that I can avoid this week? So, yes, there were some things that were making me feel anxious, just a lot of uncertainty and yeah, I'll probably go into it more later. But yes, just suffices to say that I had to get rid of it. There you go. So it wasn't just keeping me awake at night. You don't want that. All right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and all right. Oh, Miss Dog, I'm sorry. No. I'm gonna give us 5 minutes. I'm sure there's a way that I can just, and it won't let me just mute the sound. Okay. Okay, we have 15 seconds to wrap up your thoughts. All right. Excuse me. All right. We are back. We are back. Yes. Um. So, all right, we are honing in on what we are avoiding, what we are feeling anxious about, what we're feeling weird about for the coming week, and what things are boring that we still have to do anyway. We can't avoid them just because they're boring, as much as I would like to. So, yeah, you have to still find a way to push through. All right. Yay, was that 10? All right. And then now, prompt number 4 was yes. If anything changes there, actually, I'm not gonna give us time for this because I want to move on to the second half of our live stream. But I want to challenge you on your own to think about how you would change your answer now to prompt number 4, which is yes, by Friday I will have done 3 magical things. So, what are those 3 things? Have they changed now that you have done all of the other journaling prompts? So, think about that, just on your own time. Okay, bye. All right, I'm going to move on and go to our next, or yes, not a next prompt. We're going to take a break. So, I'm going to give us 10 minutes to stretch your legs, get a beverage, call your mom, uh, maybe, watch some television, turn it back off. I don't know what you do. And we will be back. And I'm going to set up my weekly spread in my bullet journal. And I'm really excited. I was working yesterday. It's not going to be a super big change to the weekly spread, but I have a slight change. So you'll see me struggling to get it all together. So, all right, I'm going to give us 10 minutes and I will see you on the flippy. I'm so very self-conscious about my microphone today. So I hope you can hear me all right. We are back. This was our 10-minute break. I just want to give us a chance to stretch. I'm making some coffee right now, which I desperately need. Usually it's the other way around. I don't need coffee, and I'm just hyper. But yeah, today I'm struggling. So I hope you had a chance to also get a beverage as well if you needed one, and just refresh. All right. So in the first half, if you're just joining us, first half we did some journaling prompts to help us plan for our week, and now my focus is going to be on first getting my weekly spread um, organized and situated, and then plugging those things that I wrote down. Although I didn't really write a whole lot, to be honest, in the journal and get ready for the week. So yeah, here actually I want to show you guys the before. I say it like it's going to be this dramatic thing. It's probably not. But this is what my journal weekly spread looks like right now. This is the end of the week. My little habits. Mm, little habit tracker. Actually, this is not correct because I didn't fill in Saturday yet. But yeah, it's just you know some things just didn't happen. I didn't really exercise so much. It's all good. It's all good. Some weeks you're not gonna accomplish everything. That's fine. So yeah, I just want to show you. Sometimes I write little notes to myself in any kind of white space. It does tend to get filled up over the week. So any little white space, I'll write some notes. So yeah, I wrote I'm in a slump and that's okay. So not a depressive slump, but more just like maybe creative slump. So yeah, I feel that way sometimes. So I wanted to, just mentally give myself permission to work through that and not feel bad about it. And then I also wrote what I just mentioned a little while ago. When I need to do creative things, I need to leave the house. So yeah, that's something I keep forgetting. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do all this brainstorming. I'm gonna like think of all these amazing ideas, and I'm like in the house in the same environment that I'm in all the time anyway. So I can't. Yes. So this is my weekly. I'm gonna. I've had it this way for uh God, several months now. It's been at least in this setup, and kind of refresh. I drew some things out. It's gonna be more or less the same. I'll just say that. I don't want to get anyone's like. I don't know that you would have your hopes up, but you know what I mean. So, all right, I'm gonna give us some journaling prompts as well, and you can follow along with the journaling prompts, or if you have your own bullet journal to set up, this is the time we can all do it together. All right, before we do that though, I want you to take the notes and things that you wrote in the previous half. Sorry. Great. Okay. I was trying to get rid of beeping because Lieutenant Uhura mentioned that her dog was a little frightened by it, and then what do? I turn on the coffee maker that beeps. So that is over though. All right. So yes, what I would like you to do is highlight or underline anything that you wrote down in the previous session half, and yeah, anything that jumps out at you. Ooh, show my stuff. Anything that jumps out at you that you would like to include in your final planning for the week. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to give us 5 minutes to get our highlighters out. I got mine. I'm ready. Okay, we have a minute and 15 seconds to think about all that stuff we dumped out of our brains and start to put it in a place where you'll see it every day and in a little organized, more organized way, I hope. Hey, y'all. All right. Here we go. Okay, we got planners ready. Good to go. We're going to fill it with some wonderful things. We're going to get so productive this week. I feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Okay. All right, y'all. So this week there's no theme. It's just kind of hodgepodge journaling prompts that were either on paper, not paper, it was probably in the notes app of my computer or somewhere. So just bear with me. All right. So our first, I feel like I've seen this. So this is a redo of this prompt. I know I've seen it before, but it's still one of my favorites. Okay, so think about a time when you listened to your gut and you were right. And what happened and how did you feel? So, yes, I'm sure there are situations in life where it's like you get that little feeling in the back of your, usually kind of in the back of your mind, or maybe you have a physical response, you can't sleep, you're not able to really focus. So, what happened when you actually listened to those feelings and it turned out to be the better decision? There you go. I'm gonna give you some time to think about that. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes. Not bad. I'm gonna give you 3. Here we go. Mhm. Okay, we have 39 seconds left in our thinking about our gut. All right. Yes. Okay, I have moved my mic, so it was very distracting to me to have it dangling off my sweater. So please let me know if you can't hear me. Um, but yes, I hope that gave you, just something to think about. I always encourage people to listen to their gut feelings if something doesn't feel right. That has served me well in many things in life, although sometimes, yeah, you have to be careful though as well, because then you end up becoming very impulsive and just doing things, just as soon as you think of them, you just change course, and that's not good either. But that is not what I mean, but it could happen. So, all right, I'm going to ask you now to finish this sentence. Instead of worrying about making the wrong choices, I trust that no matter what I choose, ... I want you to finish that sentence. Okay. So I want you to learn to trust your decision making process and using your gut and using the evidence and information that you have in front of you. All right. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Ellen. I was worried. All right. Just, technical stuff. Just stuff. All right. But now, see, I can go like this, and I don't have to worry about my mic. So that makes me happy. All right. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to get it. Okay, we have 50 seconds left in our time of thinking about trusting that no matter whatever you choose, hopefully there will be a positive outcome in some way. Yes. All right, let's see what's popping in the chat. Yes. Hello, Deborah McCullough. How are you? Welcome. Happy Sunday. I hope it was a good first week of November. We're all here just recovering from the first week of November and just thinking about how the time is marching on. Yes, but we're not, we're not gonna dwell on that, right? So welcome. All right, I hope it was, I hope your Sunday's starting off well as well. So, yeah. But yes, I'm happy that you're here, and yeah, we got through this second journaling prompt. Let's see what else we have here. So these are just things. So I guess if I have to say that there is a theme, it is more trusting your intuition and not being afraid to what do I want to say? Yeah, just thinking about times that you listened to the back of your mind and thought about things and realized this is not the right path for you. So that's not the theme, but it is there. So our next journaling prompt is going to be: when was the last time you took a really big risk? What was it and why did you do it? And how did you feel afterward? All right, I'm going to give you 5 minutes and I will continue working on my bullet journal. I hope that we come up with some good answers here. Okay, we have 1 minute, 45 seconds. Okay. All right. 5 minutes are up in a flash. All right. So yeah, I hope that gave you some. We like to be risk takers every now and then, and sometimes we do tend to get in a slump, as I mentioned, and we're not taking enough risks. So yeah, I wanted to just put that seed in your mind. When was the last time you really took a risk, and how did it turn out? Maybe it didn't turn out so well, but maybe you still learned. I'm sure you still learned something from that experience. So you know, yeah. All right. All right. Our next journaling prompt is, what is something in your life that has been simmering on the back burner? So, cooking terms, and, I'm such a chef. So, yes, what I mean by that, if that is unclear, is that, when you're cooking on a stove, you have the four burners, you have the one in the back, just kind of on a low heat. Not so basically, what I'm trying to say is, do you have any projects that are you haven't paid as much attention to lately, that they're still like you still actively do them, but you're not paying as much attention to them. You're not, maybe contributing to them as much, or doing any sort of work for them. So, what are those projects? And how have they been? How did you end up putting them on the back burner? And why is it there? And when will you be ready to serve this delicious meal? Like, what is the plan there? That's where that's where I was going with that drilling prompt. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yes, let us know how you're doing in the chat as well. And I'm gonna, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and just set another 5 minutes. Okay. All right. 5 minutes. I want you to think about that project that you have, maybe put, not, I want to say on hold. Like, I'm sure you're still doing something toward it, but it's just not in the forefront right now. Mhm. Okay. Okay. 30 seconds left in thinking about what is cooking away on the back burner. Yes. All right. So what things came up for you? What things are coming up for you in these journaling prompts? If anyone feels so inclined, feel free to share, a little tidbit in the comments. You don't have to though. But yeah, I like to know, what things you're maybe struggling with or thinking about. It's kind of, it's there, but it's not something that you can pull to the front of your mind at the moment. So yeah, I want to know. Yeah, just move on to the next prompt. Okay. So this is I'll say our second to last prompt. So yes, I would like you to finish this sentence. My blank, that can be my life, my relationships, my job, my I don't know, my hobbies would be a lot better if. So you have to decide what that thing is for you, and then how would it be better if such and such happened. So all right, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. I'm moving right along with my weekly spread here. Still got a couple things left to fill in, um, but it's looking, so it's about the same. I told you guys, it's not gonna be that different. But yeah, so I will finish up here and I will show you what I do. All right. Okay, we have just a couple more seconds here to wrap up this journaling prompt. See, I told you. Yeah. Very good. All right. So, yeah, what do you think would be better if you maybe stopped being so stubborn, or maybe if you woke up earlier, or you, uh, maybe if you studied harder or worked harder, it might be better. And this is not to, I don't want to give anyone pressure or make anyone feel that they have to overwork themselves. But yeah, and definitely I need to have my own things that I would fill in as well. So trust that. All right. I will move on to our a very last thing that I always love to ask you, which is, what do you want? What do you want in life? What do you want to put in your coffee when you drink coffee? what, uh, what do you, I don't know, what shoes do you want to wear today? Uh, what do you? I could go on with this forever, but yes, what do you want in the general sense in life? I want to give you some time to brain dump that, because sometimes for me those things change week to week, and there are recurring themes, of course, but they do change. So it's always good to kind of check in with yourself and see what you want. Okay. I'm working on my little weekly spread here. It is not going the way that I had hoped, but I took a risk. I did take a risk and tried to change it up. And it's I may come back with the correction tape and change some things, and that's okay. I got my little correction tape right here. So I'll let it marinate for a second and see what I want to do. So I'm still working on it, but I'll give you some time to write if you would like, and I will finish this up. Okay, we have 20 seconds left in deciding what we want. Yeah, we did it. All right. So, very good. I'm so happy you got a chance to, just think about what you want in your life or your salad for lunch, whatever it is. You had that chance to just write some things down. So I'm just always so happy to spend this time with all of you on Sundays and just to give ourselves this space to geek out on, on journaling stuff together. You guys are the only people that I really talk about journaling stuff with. So I'm very happy to have this time with you and just to be able to show you my weekly spread. Nobody in my real life, no one, no one that I know personally, really has much of an interest in it. So I appreciate you. And I know maybe you're feeling the same way. So I'm glad that we could come together and just talk about this stuff. So this is cool. All right. So I'm going to show you guys, if you would like to see it, I will show you my weekly spread that I've created. All right. And I'm all over this place this week because, the journaling prompts, there was no theme. So it was kind of like, take risks. Yeah. Like, and then my intention of the week is, okay, wait, can I show you? All right. I intend to do what I need to do to plan and take care of myself so that I have enough energy to do the things that make me happy and better handle the things that don't make me happy. I need to remember rest. Mm, all right. So definitely not on theme, but I didn't have a theme, so whatever. And then our quote of the week is, this question isn't who, oh, wait, damn it. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. And that is Ayn Rand. So I like that quote. I just saw it. I said, you know what? I'm going to put it because it's all random anyway. So I made very, very minor changes to my weekly spread. I just put like this little kind of contrasting highlight thing here. I just thought it would look cute. Anytime I have the Sharpie up here, I try to have in my limited supply of highlighters that I brought with me to California, I try to like use a contrasting color because, so I was like, okay, let me try this. And then I have this section now. So yes, I like thinking about how I want to feel at the end of the week after having done all of these things that I set out to do. So I wanted to put this. And I think originally I was going to put it up here. And that's why I was kind of like, I don't know, I was conflicted. So these are the coming 2 weeks. I have my habit tracker here. I try to remember to put little dash marks when for the weekend, so that way I know, hey, I'm not trying to do all this stuff on the weekend. So, then what else? Affirmations. I've been reading a book about just like productivity and stuff, and they were talking about affirmations. Oh, I hope that's not messing with my mic too much. We're talking about affirmations, but affirmations in more of a practical sense of things, not lying to yourself, but like things that you already know to be true about yourself. Like, what is that for you? Do you know that you're smart? Do you know that you're funny? Do you know that you're a good friend? So those types of things that you already know. So I may be trying that this week. And then this side's pretty much the same as it always is if you've been watching me for a while. And this section here, it's Sunday. I want to remind myself self-care. I'm going to sit outside by the pool and just read, and it's going to be beautiful. All right. That's all I have for you guys. I've been talking a lot. It's already 1/4 after the 3rd hour. So I'm going to just bid you adieu. And I appreciate you hanging in there with me during this time. And I thank you so much for always being there and for your support. And if you are watching this after, not live, then please leave me a like and leave me a comment as well. Let me know how your week's going. And I wish you a wonderful week. Give you a hug. And I'm going to give you the upside down wave. Goodbye. Have a good week. Bye.